Hi, welcome to Canvas. I'm here with Rose Sanderson talking about our amazing exhibition, which you really must come and see. It's on until the end of December in the back room up at Canvas. And so, Rose, hello, and tell us about your work.
This is all inspired by around here, around Cardigan Bay. It's all coastal lichens. And it's basically just from exploring the beaches and looking closer at the rocks and just getting quite excited about all the...
So is this a lockdown exhibition? Is this something you started before lockdown, during or after?
I started it before, but it takes me a while because I have a small child, so I'm doing it in bits and pieces, and that's why drawing works, because I'm usually a painter, but drawings I can keep coming back to, so if I've got a couple of hours I can go away and work on it.
So your history, you've done like wildlife illustration and painting, is that correct?
Yeah, I've done illustration work for the BBC and London's Natural History Museum, and then various other bits and pieces.
So with these, I mean, the thing everyone's kind of, I'm going to walk over this way and show closely, everyone is kind of marvelling at is not only the detail, but your paintwork and your use of inks and paint, obviously. Can you talk us through a bit about your technique and how you actually paint these? Because they're so intricate and they're so beautiful.
Well, from painting before, I kind of work in layers, using acrylic paints and inks, and they're kind of I've kind of got the kind of colours and things that I want, and then I've put them on the paper, and it kind of goes where it flows according to the water and the ink. So some of it are kind of happy mistakes, and then some of it's more controlled, and then it's worked into further once that layer's dry.
Okay, so in terms of like observational drawing, are they really tight to what you're looking at, or do they kind of morph into something, because they feel like they've morphed into something beyond what you're seeing, or are they, if we were to put them next to each other, are they really precise representations?
No, they're not precise representations, they're kind of slightly stylized, and they've just, they're inspired by the lichen, but then they also go with the way the underlayer of the paint is, so they're kind of organic and they kind of grow as I draw.
Cool. So could you talk us through some of the pieces? Is there one in particular that you, because I know a couple of them really work as a set. We were saying that's part of the problem. You need to buy 4. So it's like, are there any that you went, yes, that was it when you did it, or? I've liked working on the big ones because I kind of did it section by section, and they kind of turned into something that I wasn't expecting. And I like this one here. I like the colours in this one and the forms. I prefer the more sort of abstracted ones that look less like what they're meant to be. And I also quite like the ones like this one here. Is that
becoming, yes. And also this one, submerge, where they are kind of take on different forms, really.
Yeah, no, they are absolutely stunning. And the thing is, we were saying, if you have them, I should get the mic near me. This is still learning, multitasking. You just see something in them differently every day. You don't feel like you're looking at the same picture. And I was thinking to own one of these. Someone was chatting this morning, said every day they would be looking at it and seeing a different picture.
Yeah, and it was like that working on them as well, and even going back and doing photographs for social media and stuff, I noticed new things, and yeah, when you zoom in, it's take sections in its whole different areas.
Yeah. So some of them are from around here, and you travelled over quite a kind of area to find your rocks and your lichen, didn't you? You did some exploring.
Yeah, mainly kind of between Pembrokeshire and Powys, really, with Ceredigion in between. So yeah, just places that I've visited along the coast. I've kind of limited it to coastal lichens, and then it's something that I can develop further. Yeah.
So have these also lichens colonised your house and home and life now? Are you kind of, because they colonise the rocks over hundreds of years, or a lifetime, don't they? And then you know now, is your house just full of lichen?
I've got drawers full of sketches and drawings, and yeah, it's very difficult when I go out now to look at the bigger picture and not just go straight to the rocks and look for new lichens.
So we've had a fantastic response to this show, and like I said, it's going to be on until the end of December in the back room. The other thing you have to come and see are these beautifully embroidered. We thought they were proper stones when we first saw the photograph of them, and then when they turned up. But you actually made these then yourself.
Yeah, they're experiments. I do a lot of 3D work, and I've got a kind of history of jewellery and metalwork as well. But this was the first time I kind of explored with fabric and stitches. It just seemed to work for the lichens,
and it works really beautifully in the exhibition because it almost gives you a kind of central point that you can walk around, so which is really beautiful as well. So is there any other bits you'd like to tell people about the work?
Not like
come and see it. Come and see it
if you can.
have
a look, because they work better seeing them in the flesh.
They really do. And they are exquisite and very, very beautiful. And thank you very much for bringing them along. Okay, bye-bye.